What are, whether it's that in more detail or other things that you did to work on yourself that made a difference?
I think therapy helps when you have to work through some of your own issues. So therapy is great. I think EO was a huge help for me. I think it was just trying things different, right? Like, okay, here's a situation. This is how I would normally approach it. What's the opposite of how I would normally approach it? And then I would go and literally try the opposite. And I was like, oh, wow, that worked. Or that got the desired result that I was looking for. I read lots of books. I just had to try different things that were way out of my comfort zone.
Favorite book?
I love Setting the Table by Danny Meyer. His version of hospitality is pretty amazing. Oh, so many books though. I wouldn't even know where to start. But it was really just saying what could be the most uncomfortable thing I could do that is not what I would think to do in this situation. And I would literally write it down. And then once I wrote it down and I saw it, I said, okay, I'm going to go try that. And it worked. Sometimes it worked. Sometimes it didn't, but sometimes it worked. And I think you start training yourself to be comfortable in uncomfortableness. Right? Train yourself to be uncomfortable and know that, oh, this is going to hurt, or this is uncomfortable, or this is hard, right? Or, you may think something in your head, but what comes out of your mouth has to be this. Right. And so you practice those things and eventually you get good at it. And you start to see that in the beginning, it's intentional actions. And then you start to shift your mindset to really empathizing, understanding, getting where other people are coming from and what's important to them, and once you kind of start making it important to you, then it's not so much a decisive action, it becomes second nature. And so I've definitely over time become a kinder, softer, gentler human being, because in corporate America sometimes you don't have the opportunity to do that. Right? It's rough and tumble and competitive and hard, and you're trying to claw your way up, right? And so it's different now because I don't have to do that anymore.